the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Portland Trail Blazers going up against the Suns out in Phoenix. And guys, for the Suns, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in scoring, but that's exactly what Freak is doing right now. Not only that, but he's still making sure to get everybody involved. How great has this been for this kid?
I mean, only MVP candidates can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. I mean, it's critical to his team's success. Most guys would say, well, he's shooting too much. But no, his teammates say he's not shooting enough. The only time he's not supposed to shoot the basketball, Ernie, is when he doesn't have it.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Trailblazers come into town for this one. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. I'll play this one here in Phoenix before the Suns head back out on the road. This has been a tough stretch of games for them, fellas, losing their last 4.
Yeah, you know, it's really tough what they're going through right now. The situation they're in, doubt starts a team more and more vulnerable.
You know, you're right on point with that, Clark. I mean, the team chemistry does come into question. You have to wonder whether or not the players have started to tune the coaches out. So they just look completely disjointed out on the floor.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Jay in at point guard. Probably out there with John Lewis. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu, and it's McCollum in at the shooting guard.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's purely a hustle play there. Getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in, well done.
And that's, you know, a quality you see any strong offensive rebounder possess. And we saw it right there.
And guys, you know effort is also a talent. You've got to be willing to work if you want to make plays like that.
Toledovich misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
For the 3, another triple from James. James got his 3rd bucket of the night. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to New York.
And it's a tough game to lose. I mean, they actually put up a pretty solid effort, I thought. But when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Well, Greg, I think you've got to try to convert the positive. Take them into the momentum of your next game and use them for momentum, and then take what you did well and double down the efforts here tonight.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Now here's Bledsoe. He's covered closely, hangs in midair, and converts on the double clutch layup.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
From deep three-point range, and it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He has got a lot of confidence in his game. You have to if you think you can knock one down from there.
Yeah, you know, I think he maybe needs some time for some direct admonishment.
The Suns trailing. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Toledovich. 9-point game his last outing. And the 3 off target. Stolen by Bledsoe. It's 2-on-1. And he finishes the break with the layup. Bledsoe's got 6 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Jay. Sinks the 3-point.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor, and then the balance to knock.
And so here's Phoenix. They trail by 9 points. Bledsoe is out there with Jackson. Then it's Chris Humphries, and it's Chandler, and it's Booker in at the small forward. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons put on a show. He ended with 31 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. This game of his was just a standout, all-around display of basketball. Coaches love to see that, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high. Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
And they go to the intentional foul. Damian Lillard's checked in for Jay. Alex Len's checked in for Chandler. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Chris Humphries. And it's T.J. Warren in for Jackson. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
The shot's good from James.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him. My goodness, since when does he score off the crossover? Now I've truly seen it all.
The shot is off.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And he commits the intentional foul. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Trailblazers? And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 2. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Tyson...
Welcome back, everyone. The second half of Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Alex Len. Sanders comes in for Booker, and Alexander subbed in for T.J. Warren. Ed Davis is checked in for the Trailblazers. Jay comes in for C.J. McCollum. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Jay in a 2-guard. John Lure's out there with Aminu. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Sanders kicks to Chandler.
This is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. That's tipped. There's the pass to Bledsoe. And Teletovic kicks to Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. Misses off the left iron. Tries it from 19. Knocks it down. And the bucket from Jay. Jay's got 20 points. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And now we've got the intentional foul. Booker, he's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Inside. And there's Bledsoe on the assist by Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
And the foul called on Freak. So it's the Suns winning easily here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Eric Bledsoe. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge... And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoy.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Philadelphia 76ers. For Philadelphia, they won their last matchup, that game against Denver. That game was a dominant performance. Always nice to win one going away, but it's just one game, and they'll be ready to go tonight. Well, Damian Lillard will be on display tonight, and he's one of the most fearless scorers in the entire league. Kenny, what area do you see for Lillard to grow, take his team to the next level?
Well, I think he's such a great scorer that can't just be the only emphasis. I think when he is able to distribute as well as he's able to score, that takes a lot of focus in a lot of different directions.
You know, in order for him
And it's the 76ers coming in from out of town in this one, an interconference game today. Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. The Philadelphia 76ers come into tonight's game after losing earlier in the season in their last game against Portland.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Okafor out there with Carl Landry. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Ish Smith. And it's George in at the 2 spot. Now George following the three-point attempt by Freak. Okafor kicks to Smith. Knocks down the 10-footer.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
Portland no good that time either.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Landry dishes to Okafor. Another miss by Okafor.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Jay. Hits it from three-point range. Jay's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The 76ers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. From deep, and the Trailblazers another 3.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Covington kicks to Smith. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Trailblazers trail by 7. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Grant small forward with Noel at the 4. Ish Smith is out there with Thompson. And it's Okafor in at the 5, home in the paint. Here's Smith. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Lillard's checked in for Portland. The 76ers leading by 6. And now they decide to foul intentionally. The 76ers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. That one is off. Jay's checked in for the Trailblazers. And so they foul intentionally.
That's all me. That's all me.
And the foul called on Freak. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, he'll make the walk of shame back to the bench. He gets to watch the rest from the sideline.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
All right, I want everyone to give it up for y'all. All right, fans, let's get up.
And now the start of the second half. And so it's Portland winning this one.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Ed Davis. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Well, you got to love it when you get the jolt off the bench. It was a way.
And, folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Nice work, everyone. Winning is not a sometimes thing. It's an all-the-time thing, all right?
And we've got a special guest here today, Clyde Drexler. So we're going to set up for one-on-one full court. Now show him what you can do.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Phoenix Suns. For Phoenix, they managed to take Game 1 of the season series against this team, looking to seal their series advantage with a win tonight. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not
okay, I thought he said Monday.
Like mundane, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Portland, Oregon, as the Trailblazers take it to the hardwood. For the Portland Trail Blazers, they won their last contest, that game against Philadelphia.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. We've got Len, Mirza Teletovic out there with Warren. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Daniel in at the 2. And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and he gets it to go.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They set the pick. Jay, guarded by Bledsoe, 6 to shoot, and he gets the bucket. Jay's got it, got 5.
Yeah, gutsy shot to come right back at him with the 3 of his own.
Well, we've seen it before. He doesn't have any problem trading shots with anybody.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's the 3. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Got a piece of it. And Aminu kicks to Plumlee. Rebound by the Suns. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop him.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him. Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish. With 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Plumlee with the screen. Jay sinks the 3-pointer. Jay's got 8 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Aminu grabs the miss.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The action tonight will be happening out in Los Angeles, where the Clippers will be going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. For Portland, they managed to take Game 1 of the season series against this team, looking to seal their series advantage with a win tonight. Well, last season, Portland had one of the most explosive offenses in the league. They sort of flew under the radar in that respect. Kenny, what makes this Blazers offense so potent?
Well, they got a lot of guys that can hurt you, Ernie, all over the court. They can shoot threes, they can go inside, they're slashers, and they'll punish teams at the free throw line because they really attack the rim.
Not only that, Ernie, they're efficient with their scoring no matter what.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Looking back at the last matchup between these two teams, it was the Clippers who were unable to get it done against Portland.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds: disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Portland, Jay in at point guard. Plumlee out there with John Lewis. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu, and it's McCollum in at the shooting guard position. So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. And here's the break. Here's Jay. No good from outside. Portland on defense. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
Here's Los Angeles now. It's a three-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And they had to be sensational defensively on that night to compensate for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively.
Well, I don't think they're really built to play those kind of grinded-out, low-scoring games. It just doesn't seem to be in their DNA to me.
And here's Augustine following the three-pointer by Freak. Screen by Smith. Turner tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Jay. That three off the mark. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Crawford, no luck. Portland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Jay, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Jay's got his third bucket of the night. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, I caught up with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked him about the difficulty defensively against a team that's so smart and controlled offensively. He said that's a great point. They really do a terrific job of executing their offense. Not a lot of miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And down 1-0 in the season series, guys. We'll see if they can even it up.
Thanks, Doris. So keeping the opposing shooters in check, guys, they're making that a very high priority right now.
I think that's smart. I mean, you have to identify what your opponent's strengths are, and he's done it correctly.
Yeah, I think so, too. I mean, if you let their shooters get even a tad comfortable, you're playing with major fire there.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Crawford. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
The lead pushed to double digits. And that's now 7.
Attention, students. Applause for your spirit dance team.
Here's Augustine. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Poked loose. Plumlee with the screen. Here's Jay. Hits it from three-point range. Jay's got 20. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. And so here are the Clippers. Griffin is out there with Crawford. Then it's Smith. Then it's Williams. And it's Clark in at the 2. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
And so, take a look for the Clippers. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Smith. Turner comes in for Jamal Crawford. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Williams. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. For Portland, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Here's Crabb. 6 points for him. Thornton passes to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jay. Misses the 3. Clippers trail by 12. Turner with it. 17 points for him last game against Golden State.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Now Augustine following the 3-point attempt by Freak. Griffin kicks to Turner. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And that's now 6 points for Evan Turner. The Blazers on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Another 3 that time. A beautiful shot from Jay. And the Trailblazers lead by 13. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that
teams changing it up here. And the first half. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Here's who Jerry Stotts is starting the second half with. Jay, he's in at the point. John Lure's out there with Aminu. Then there's McCollum. And it's Plumlee in at the pivot, manning the middle. Here's Jay. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jumper.
That was just an amazing play. I mean, you talk about making him reach for thin air. Wow.
And they're pushing it up. And Portland again with the bucket.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now. And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
The feed on. Nailed from three-point land. Augustine's got 11 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Good. 31 points for Freak.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
And the foul called on Freak. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, he'll make a walk of shame back to the bench. He gets to watch the rest from the sideline.
Damian Lillard's checked in. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them.
Well, Damian, what does...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard, no matter what they threw at him during the second half. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith,
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies as they'll be playing against the Portland Trail Blazers. For Portland, they lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers. That's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like I know this is our, 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game. But anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 82nd 2 games. Doesn't mean the team.
We've done a lot of games in our role here in the
right.
I
misunderstood. We get 2 games a night, remember?
On the set.
Yeah, anyway, I was saying the injuries, they start to take a toll. Not just the big ones, the little ones. Type of injuries I hate are the freak injuries. One time, Ernie, I was walking with my shoes off, stubbed my toe.
That's called barefoot.
That's a freak injury. Stubbed my toe, is out for 6 weeks. So you got to get rest, eat well.
Well, if you kick a brick wall, that's not a...
And man up.
Yeah, maybe you should. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Barefoot.
The starting lineup for the visiting Portland Trail Blazers. At power forward, John Lillard. At center, Mason Plumlee. At the other forward position, Al-Farouq Aminu. Starting at power forward, standing 6'8".
It's a Western Conference battle at the FedEx Forum in downtown Memphis as the Grizzlies look to work the home court advantage. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. The road trip for the Blazers ends here as they leave for Portland right after the game. Winning their last 3 games, they'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
Well, it's hard not to like what they've been showing us lately. I mean, very solid basketball across the board. You can point to a lot of different areas where this team has been outstanding.
And that's why they've been winning so many of these games. I mean, they're just well-rounded. They get the job done on both ends. And when you're clicking like that as a unit, you're going to create problems.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Jay, he's in at the point. Pudley out there with John Lewis. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu, and it's McCollum in at the 2.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Memphis with the ball. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Especially when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. That's a losing combination.
Jay off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against Los Angeles.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working. And that led to the nice road win.
Memphis shooting their first free throws here for the night. No good on that one. And he sinks the second. For Portland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Launches a 3. Portland again missing.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Gasol kicks to Stevenson. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's Gasol. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. Conley dishes to Tucker. Gasol passes to Stevenson. 3 on the clock. Baseline J on the way. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
And here is Conley following the 3-pointer by Freak, and he commits the intentional foul.
Not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Stolen. They've got P.J. Tucker. And Stevenson is out there with Conley. Then there's Harrell. And it's Gasol. And at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And that's an intentional foul.
That's on me.
His 3rd personal foul.
Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Gasol. Wright comes in for Harrell. Johnson, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Jordan Adams in for Lance Stevenson. Good. 8 points for Freak. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And an intentional switch here also for Portland. Jay's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Trailblazers foul. His 5th personal foul.
Now here's Adams. Defense is right there. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Grizzlies up by 16. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
All right, Memphis, you got your Grizz.
As well as he has up to this point, he has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
So no problem for Memphis.
Well, Mark, congratulations on this win. What was the key to getting the rhythm going for the team's offense?
Sharing the ball, just making the play, just, making each other better. That's always something really good, and it gets contagious both sides.
Mark, thank you for the time, guys. This is a heck of a big man.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Mike Conley. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
He spent a lot of time at the foul line in this game, and that was a big factor for them. He was up in the double digits in terms of free throw attempts. Now that is good, my friend.
Conley's got so many things he brings to the team. He controls the flow of the offense like a conductor. Everything starts with him. He's a threat.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K.
We want to talk right down to...
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Portland as the Trailblazers go up against the San Antonio Spurs. Checking out the Spurs. These guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. And Tim Duncan, one of the greats in NBA history. When it's all said and done, Shaq, will he go down as the best power forward of all time?
Well, he's got more rings as a star power forward than anyone else. So he's a complete player, offensively and defensively. I would have to say yes.
And you're the one who gave him his nickname.
Big fundamental. You know, he's not really flashy, doesn't run fast, doesn't jump high, but he will fundamentally up and under you to death.
We are live, the home of the Trailblazers in beautiful Portland, Oregon. So for the Spurs, their last game, a loss to Golden State in Oakland.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throw.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Mills in at the 1 spot. The tray. No good from Jay. Ginobili the pass to Mills. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. Not gonna go as it bounces high off the rim. There's a screen. Jay, he's covered by Leonard. No good from Jay. Portland on defense. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
You often hear athletes saying they do it for the fans, but with Freak, he really backs up his talk with his actions. And Clark, I've seen it firsthand. He's one of the more accessible and interactive NBA stars out there.
Yeah, I say he's walking the talk in that regard. I mean, he really looks out for his fans, appreciates them, respects them, understands them, engages with them. I think he's one of a kind in being sincere and genuine and looking after the fans.
There's the double team with Ginobili. Shot clock at 5. Portland needs to get off a shot. No good from Jay.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
And Portland has possession, trailing by 2. From outside the arc, count the bucket. Jay's got 6. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Mills for three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
And that one's good. 8 points for Freak. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. In the corner, it's Ginobili. No luck. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
The kick out to Aldridge. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
He came off the screen and finished with authority.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
To the paint. Here's Duncan. No good. And it's Portland the other way. Lillard the pass to Jay. Puts up a three. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Mills kicks to Ginobili. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Ginobili's got his first bucket in this one. Lillard the pass to Jay. Plumlee with the screen. Jay, he's covered by Ginobili. The shot's good from Jay.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Spurs have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Now Mills. He has 6. Aldridge a screen. Mills with it. Lillard picks him up. Shot clock at 3. And Aldridge the basket on the assist by Mills. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
They set the screen. Here's Jay. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Here's Jay. No good on the 3. The Spurs have gone. And 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
All right, I want everyone to give it up for your Blazer dancers.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Jay. Tops in scoring, 4th in free throw percentage. The defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And Portland making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Green's checked in. Jay covered by Mills. Portland again missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Aldridge kicks to Mills. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. And now a 6-point Spurs lead.
What a performance, Kevin. It seems like every three he shoots is falling for him. He's in the zone.
Jay covered by Mills. No good from Jay.
And the shots continue to say no in terms of falling.
There's the pick. Aldridge dishes to Mills. And the three off target.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
He used that pick just right. 16 points for Freak.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Mills can't hit.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Jay covered by Mills. Here's Jay. No good. That would have tied it. San Antonio leading by 3. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Portland. Ed Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Harkless comes in for John Lewis. And it's Alan Crabb in for Al Farouk Aminu. Then for the Spurs, David West, he's checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Leonard.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten... a nice edge.
No, my fault.
Spurs trail by 3. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for San Antonio, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Anderson. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Simmons in at the shooting guard position. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Leonard the pass to Ginobili. Outside Leonard. Anderson right side. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Anderson's got his second basket of the game. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And the Spurs with possession here. Following the three-point attempt by Freak.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that. And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
Now here's Ginobili. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State, and that is good. Ginobili's got 6.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he wouldn't.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
For San Antonio, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Goes up on the high post. Rebound by Jay.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Fires from deep, and the Trailblazers another 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks... shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Aldridge, no luck.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Portland. Conference looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And, of course, San Antonio, a couple spots below.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, I think they've lived up to their billing this season, that's for sure. It doesn't look like they'll be slowing down anytime soon.
Well, they can't afford to. I mean, this is a time of year when you've got to take your game up a notch. As good as they've been throughout the regular season, they've got to get better going forward.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Lillard, the pass to Jay. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Spurs trail by 4. Ginobili kicks to Leonard and stolen by Lillard. That is good.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Ginobili with the ball. Lillard picks him up. The shot by Ginobili misses off the left iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Jay. Good on the three-point shot. And now a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Again, the miss by Ginobili. Jay, he's covered by Ginobili, and Aldridge comes over to help. Plumlee, the pass to Jay. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc, that's good. Jay's got 33 points.
They've been outstanding from three-point range in this quarter.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And Ginobili, here we go. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And Duncan gets it to go in. Trailblazers leading by 10. From deep. No good from Jay. The Spurs have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Ginobili attacking. From downtown. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Jay's got his third rebound on the night.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
The 3. Offensive rebound. Plumlee. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
And I think
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through LaMarcus Aldridge. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now, here's Green. He has 5. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Leonard. Lillard, the pass to Jay. There's the pick. There's the three. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound in this one. Three-pointer. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Aldridge double-teamed. Portland with the ball. Trailblazers leading by 8.
The ball, sticking too much.
Here's Jay. Knocks down the 3-ball. Jay's got 36.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
That's good.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
There's a good screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now here's Mills, covered by Lillard. Over in the corner, Green. Out to the right wing. Mills, that's a 2-pointer. And it's San Antonio with another. Trailblazers leading by 9. Now here's Aminu. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Jay, guarded by Green.
That's a jump ball.
And Portland has possession. Shot clock at 2. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 5 rebounds tonight. Leonard with the ball. Lillard picks him up. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Leonard. Alan Crabb, he's checked in for Portland. So we've reached the end.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
Wow, really that many points? I'm not really concerned with my points or how I'm getting start counting points now.
Well done. Thunder up, Kevin.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
All right, listen up, guys. Way to come out strong in the first half. Taking care of business, TCB. Such a big part of the first half was the scoring punch we got off the bench. That gave us a whole other element that they just didn't have the ability to deal with. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning. Good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball in tight. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. Nobody gave us a chance tonight, but we're right where I thought we'd be. But still, we're a long way from done. So let's keep our...
All right, I want everyone to give it up.
Now the third quarter has to get going.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Jay. He's got 39 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Yeah, and Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Jay in at shooting guard. Plumlee out there with John Lewis. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu, and it's Lillard in at the 1. So that. So Terry Stotts starts the second half.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And Ginobili, here we go. Can't convert after the good screen.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Jay, covered by Mills. Here's Jay. Rebounded by the Spurs. Aldridge has got his 6th rebound on the night. Ginobili with the ball. Now guarded by Jay. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And typically a strength of theirs. 79% on the season.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. From outside, off the mark.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. Tough day so far. I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Now here's Ginobili. Defense right on him. The 9-foot shot. That doesn't go either by Ginobili.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
No good from Jay.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Shots good by Mills.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Plumlee, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Spurs trail by 12. To the inside. Here's Aldridge. Plumlee with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. A 3-ball, but they get it back. No good from Jay. And oh, here we go with...
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Pia. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Mills with it. Lillard picks him up. Here's Ginobili. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ginobili's got 8 points.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And that one's good. Aminu's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
And so here's Portland. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go.
Move the ball.
Jay, he's covered by Ginobili. 4 on the clock. No good from Jay. Spurs trail by 12. Jumps up, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Excellent work there. there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Fires for three. No good from Jay. For San Antonio, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Off the inbound. Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure.
Defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
The Spurs making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Here's Jay. No good with the triple.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Spurs.
I think he's got to find another way to contribute, Kevin, besides looking to shoot the ball. I mean, he just can't get anything to bounce his way this quarter, so he's got to do other things.
Portland leading by 5. Lets it fly, and he drops that one in. Jay's got 46 points.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
And here's Mills. He's got 16. He feeds it to Duncan. And that's collected by Jay. Jay's got rebound number 5 here tonight. With the shot. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take. You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
We need to be more physical on the offensive end. Let's crash the glass, but be smart. We need to limit their easy baskets, so get back on D.
For the Trailblazers, Ed Davis is checked in for John Lure, and McCollum subbed in for Jay. And San Antonio with the change here, too. West is checked in for Tim. Trailblazers leading by 7. On the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. The defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Simmons in at the point. The shot's good from Jay.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Here's Simmons. Duncan outside. For 3. And that one's good. Simmons.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's Jay. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Spurs trail by 7. And the wide open shot from Green. And the Spurs scoring again.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
The shot's good from Jay.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor, and then the balance to knock it down.
Unbelievable move. Rush hour handle. Supreme right there.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He's off on the first. Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. He hits the second from the line. Trailblazers leading by 7. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. And San Antonio shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
From deep. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Green gets it to go.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high-percentage looks.
The wide-open look here for Aldridge. And it's San Antonio with another.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Plumlee with the screen. Here's Jay. Connects from three-point range. Jay's got 55.
Wow. What can you say?
Spurs trail by 4. And a foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Leonard kicks to Mills. A fadeaway, and Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Mills. And that's 15 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Plumlee. Nice D from Duncan.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Shots good by Mills.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight. Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Aldridge a screen to the middle. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Aldridge has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Here's Jay. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Outside, Green. Right side, Aldridge. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Lure's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Plumlee with the screen. Here's Jay. Nailed from three-point land.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And here's Mills for 3, and Aldridge slams it in.
Tell you what, they're going to have to do a better job of boxing this fella out than that.
No one between him and the hoop. You're right, Clark.
Yeah, and you don't want to be giving up, guys, putback slams. That's not the kind of play that could build confidence.
And he gets it to go.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Outside, Green. Three-pointer. The Spurs rebound. And it's off the back rim. No good. Trailblazers leading by 4. Jay covered by Mills. Fires from the line. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Leonard draws the double. Aldridge dishes to Mills. Leonard, he makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed on 3 this game only.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
Here's Jay, and again it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Pass to McCollum. Down low. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Jay. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And here's Green outside. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Jay covered by Mills. Here's Jay. Offensive rebound. Lets it go with the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Duncan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one to tie it up. Mills can't hit.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
He nails it, and we're tied up. Mills has got 5 points now this quarter. Jay covered by Mills. Here's Jay. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And Duncan gets double-teamed. There's Green with the 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Jay, guarded by Green. Right wing, here's Aminu. Portland again missing.
You can't get in a much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target, it just didn't fall.
Yeah, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Lillard's checked in from McCollum. And San Antonio also making a switch. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. Here's Jay, connects from three-point range. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way. It has been impressive. Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
Jay, covered by Mills. Jacks up a 3, and again for 3. The basket is good from Jay.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Takes it off the glass. Aldridge has got 10 points here in the second half.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all here. Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or he'll give up points in a hurry.
No good from Ginobili. Trailblazers leading by 5. And there's the pass to Jay. There's a screen. Three-pointer. Solid defense there from Ginobili. San Antonio's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early. Passes it to Jay. On deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on them with the triple.
And the basket good.
I love the low post attack on that one.
Pass to Jay. Fires the three. Rebounded by Manu Ginobili. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
And I like how he puts himself in position there. To finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Don't be afraid to make the extra pass. Take it.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's a huge shot.
And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow. I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And Mills kicks to Duncan. Three-pointer. Aminu grabs the miss. And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Mills missed. And so it's Portland winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
Best game. I mean, Doris, that's kind of hard for me to answer.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance. Kenny, what did you think?
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display. That he lives and breathes basketball.
seja sozinho a dois. O resto eu vejo depois. Mas só em pensar que com a sua face, tudo que eu pedisse só você que me desse. Aí pensando Deus se esse quarto falasse. Mas que pena, já era. Não deixo mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá.
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is. HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is. Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. In the six, you should ignore these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank. I got plenty change. She rep HBK to over everything. Married to the game with the wedding rag. Everybody try to duplicate. We just innovate. Young and making plenty cake. Get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet. Being broke, what I can't accept. I'ma hold it down to the death. No Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Bet $1 million, but your man ain't like this. Cause I stack my chips. I'm on my grind. Mind on money on my mind. So if you in the way, I'll run you over. It's the heartbreak army, I'm a soldier. Huh? Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Ain't nothing changed with the name on the check. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I don't know about y'all, but I'll die by respect. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I'ma live in the meantime. Haters telling me to chill cause they...
Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on. push me? Come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up, I see they broke, I see they lazy. Man, they money slim, they acting shady.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Harkless is out there with Aminu. And it's Plumlee in at the 5.
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is. HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is.
Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Make your lady back up in this. Hop up in the 6. And you should ignore these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank. I got plenty change. She rep HBK over everything. To the game with the wedding rag. Everybody try to duplicate, we just innovate. Young and making plenty cake, get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet, being broke what I can't accept. I'ma hold it down to the death. No Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Bet $1 million that your man ain't like this. Cause I stack my chips, I'm on my grind. Mind on money, money on my mind. So if you in the way, I'll run you over. It's the heartbreak army, I'm a soldier. Huh? Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Ain't nothing changed with the name on the check. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I don't know about y'all, but I'll die by respect. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I'ma live in the meantime. Haters telling me to chill cause they need time.
It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And it's the Warriors to start out. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The defensive stalwarts.
Dynamic duo. Dynamic
동전한 입조차 쉽고 일 없어. 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 책 끝나기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 자만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝 난가 같았지만 우리 앞길을 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아.
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶을
차도 샀지 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질 모두 비맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 찐땀이네 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire.
Io non dormo quando ti penso, io non dormo e basta e compenso. Io lo so che siamo uniti, se a capirsi basta il silenzio. Senza te sarei nel vuoto, mentre insieme siamo immortali. Baby, accelero la moto, chiudi gli occhi e spegni i fanali. Vedi, noi siamo la luce insieme, il male che produce il bene. La notte abbassa lo sguardo, che guardarci non gli conviene. Siamo il bianco e siamo il nero, siamo Dio che appare davvero. Siamo piccoli e perfetti, come il mondo visto dal cielo.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire, cose che non si possono dire, insieme siamo l'inizio e la fine, e la fine.
Per te cammino sulle mine, per te passo questo confine, portando nel bagagliaio cose che non ti posso dire. La mia vita è un film come al cine, io te poli opposti al caline. Solo tu mi rilassi alla fine, solo tu mi rilasci endorfine. Non mi fido delle altre bambine, siamo unici tigri albine. Sotto il sole di mezzanotte io ti scriverò le mie rime. E la nostra vita è musica, quindi rappo sopra il tuo battito. E quanta gente ci giudica, nessuno coglie quest'attimo. Sognavo che ero innocente, ma poi mi sono svegliato e tu non c'eri per niente e restavo il tipo sbagliato.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire, cose che non si possono dire, insieme siamo l'inizio e la fine.
Ci cerchiamo come animali, a piedi nudi come i gitani, contro il mondo con le mani, come se non ci fosse un domani. Ora siamo pronti a tutto, a cose che non possiamo dire, a sogni che non fanno dormire. Noi siamo l'inizio e la fine. Non devo guardare il cielo per capire da dove piove, se mi cerchi sono già altrove, indirizzo nuvola 9. Io che ti ho coperta d'oro nei nostri giorni preziosi, ed ora piango sangue e gli dei.
We are in the City of Roses, Portland, Oregon, home to the Trailblazers, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Side Dorisburg. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Roberson is out there with... Welcome, everyone.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Hit on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flavor foul, your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless, say it now. You slacking in goaltending, my actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage, I'm back on the road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold a city down anyhow. They gon' have to really bow. Totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 down. I could conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges I embarrass them. They a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work. He ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing this championship.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
You can hear the roar here in Oklahoma City. It's the Portland Trailblazers facing Oklahoma City. We're all set to bring you NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Plumlee. And it's Harkless. small forward. Lillard got his first 3 points of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar. Se eu sua voz